It's a chilly evening here on the 1st of December. Glad you're with us. Patriots will start with the ball. And Terrell Jennings on the return is able to spin after getting a hit near sideline and dragged down across the 45. Play was made by Javon Holland, and it's a big return of 40 yards and a good start for New England.
Well, an excellent job by Terrell Jennings. As you see, it looks like they've got him bottled up. They got an opportunity right there, missed tackle, and then he's able to bounce it. Nobody left on the out.
Best completion percentage in the league through the first 12 weeks. He hands to Stevenson, and Ramondre gets 4. Ends up back to the right of Maye, who throws to the near sideline and finds Mac Hollins. Over the last handful of weeks. On 3rd down and 1, Stevenson able to pick it up. And then with a pile push, get 8. On 1st down, Maye protected, takes a shot. Hollins downfield, overthrown. And good coverage back there by Paulson Adebo. Abdul Carter has not been out there yet. 2nd down and 10. Here is a pass complete to Diggs. 1st down, New England. Nice catch and run as Drake Maye hit him in stride in a gain of 13. Maye's in trouble. Able to break free. And then throw it away. There were 2 Giants who were back there, Drew Phillips and Brian Byrne.
Who comes after people as much as anybody.
Here's a handoff to Stevenson. Ramondre's been busy on this first possession. A good gain of 7 yards. Play clock at 1. Maye finds his man, his tight end. That's Hunter Henry, and a 1st down, New England. They fake the throw and hand to Henderson, who is bottled up after a gain of 1.
He's got a nice blend. He's old school in his approach, but players love playing for him.
Henderson brought down immediately, and a good tackle by Okereke. Maye, end zone, incomplete for Diggs. Regales 22-yard chip shot. Stops. There is Mike Kafka. His team is down 3 as Borregales pops it up. And this return by Olszewski, the former Patriot. Got hit hard and dropped at the 25 after a return of 15 yards after missing a walkthrough. And he was on the bench to start the night tonight. There's a handoff to Tyrone Tracy. Even though he missed 2 games with concussion symptoms.
Been a big part of who he has been going back to his college days.
Here's a completion and a beauty for a 1st down as Slayton makes the grab.
Green 18 set.
Pressure off the edge. Tracy picks that up, and Dart trying to find somewhere to go. Gets hit hard. Drilled by Harold Landry. Barmore had the initial pressure, and the Giants did not like that hit. A loss of 5. And Landry really delivered a blow to Dart.
But there's just nowhere for Dart then to go with the football and bail himself out.
2nd and 15 as Robinson gets his first catch. Tracy in motion. Wan'Dale Robinson looking for blocking, and it's not there. It's 4th down, a gain of 2, and Caleb Chason made that stop, and he was not alone.
And they rally to the football there and just don't give up anything.
Number 8 defense in the league. Coming into week 13, Gillen hits it, and the return by Marcus Jones. He can fly. Still going. Still going. No flags. Touchdown, Patriots. $94 yards for the touchdown.
Joe, all those years under Bill Belichick, the Patriots went into every game feeling that they had an advantage in the special teams side of things, and it has shown tonight under Mike Vrabel. They're just as well coached. They had the big return. Marcus Jones takes it to the house on the punt return.
The extra point by Borregales, and it's 10-0. Exactly what the Giants couldn't have happened.
For what this organization has been through here over the last 10 years or so.
It has been a minute. Tom Coughlin, who had that great run as Oshesky gets it to the 30.
With Mike Vrabel carrying on the legacy of what Bill Belichick built.
Here's a handoff to Tracy, not much. In the 14 season, 4 head coaches have been let go over that stretch. As this should cost the Giants 5.
Offense number 84. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Commanders showed what kind of competitors they are last night in that thriller on Sunday Night Football. Dart's going to go and gets popped on the sideline, and we're going to get a fight. Jaxson Dart's closest friend on the team, and now Johnson gets hit over the middle, incomplete, as Marte Mapu delivered the blow, and the Giants don't do anything with this possession, and the penalty really cost them.
Mapu never even backpedals. He's just standing flat, waiting for the ball to come out, and then rally to the football and put a hit.
94 yards for a touchdown last time he got to touch it. Gillette. Line drive punt, a little bit of room in front of him.
Here we go.
And a hard hit delivered by Hewitt. They wore from the mid-80s until the early 90s. Here is Boutte with his first catch.
And Austin Hooper, they have a real advantage in the passing game against those looks.
Jumbo tight end in the game, so a bigger offensive set for the Patriots. Got a good block from the newest New England Patriot, Thayer Munford.
Would get some playing time in some of their jumbo packages.
Maye gets the first down. Munford started the year with New England, picked up by Cleveland, then New England returned the favor.
The offensive line had been one of the stable ones in the league.
Here's a wide open Hunter Henry, who gets stood up inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. And the Patriots are having their way with this Giants defense that still has Abdul Carter on the bench with a coat on.
Well, Drake Maye has been really good with the play action, and Hunter Henry, he's the second receiver inside. They clear out.
Here's one to the end zone, and Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown New England, working against Cordell Flott. Sixth of the year for Kayshon Boutte. Patriots with 16 snaps and 17 points.
Away from the team indefinitely while he undergoes treatment. Mike Vrabel told us that Big T, as he calls him, comes to the building when he can, that he's been through 2 rounds of chemo, is doing as well as can be expected, and is continuing to fight. Joe?
Coming off as soon as this game is over.
Here's a handoff to Singletary. Disney Plus and Hulu. Here's a better carry by Singletary on 2nd down, and with they hand off and get it with Devin Singletary.
Grenade, take your set.
Hand off to Singletary, and not much. The guy having to be protected from himself is just his natural instinct, but they need him for the long haul as they hand off on 2nd and 9, and Singletary gets 1 again. 5 straight Singletary runs on this drive until now. Johnson with a beauty, and then a flag for the hit. What a good throw, good catch, and got hit by Jalen Hawkins, and the flag came out. Dart on 1st down, backpedaling as he finds Slayton. Nice move and right up the gut. Slayton to the end zone, touchdown.
One of them being Wan'Dale Robinson in the slot. And he throws it here to Slayton. Slayton's just able to make some people miss and just great individual effort to get it in.
Officially goes down as a 30-yard touchdown catch and run, and it will stand. Extra point is knocked through by Younghoe Koo yesterday, and now they are not in the top spot in the AFC South. And a loss for the Rams, who lost the top spot in the conference, which right now is being held by the Chicago Bears, is Efton Chisholm.
The most.
He's found 5 different receivers. Here's Henderson. You can add another, so that's 6. And the tackle's made by Okereke. Now Maye moves out of the backfield in a direct snap to Stevenson. And Ramondre is going to be about a half-yard short of a first down.
And he's been able to do that certainly this year, and I think he did a good job of it last year as well.
3rd down and 1, and Maye is wrapped up by Carter. And Abdul Carter made the stop, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So he checks in. First time in the ball game during that series, and he forces a 4th down with that stop on 3rd and 1.
Well, these are some of the plays that he's capable of to try to get up in the pocket to help out the tackles. And some of the sacks he's taken have been on him this year.
Here's a complete shank by the punter, Bryce Beringer. Five straight carries started in the last possession. Here's Wan'Dale Robinson looking for some blocks on the edge. And his momentum is stopped by Craig Woodson, the rookie safety, after a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Singletary this time, and a 3rd and short coming up. They run it, and they get it. Singletary again.
3rd and what you would think would be a passing down.
Little jab step and a big hole for Singletary, who gets another first down to the 29 of New England.
Yeah, it's a really nice job up front of getting some movement. Greg Van Roten, he helps kind of lead the way. And
in his 11th year, Singletary nothing. Right into the arms of Joshua Farmer, the rookie from Florida State. They're without Kyrus Tonga tonight, and it's the 2nd game missed for Milton Williams, who's on IR. Dart able to push it to Singletary, and a flag flies. Gonzalez on the stop.
An eligible man downfield. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Dart. Robinson gets hit by Gonzalez. Dart steps up, end zone. Johnson can't make the catch. It looked like it was there. Hawkins was defending, and Johnson could not make the grab.
Yeah, he had a couple steps on him. It still looked like he might have had a chance. Dart's a little late on the throw because he's trying to navigate the pressure that he has in the pocket. But as Theo Johnson gets up the field here, it looked like a ball that he might have been able, yep, sure enough.
47-yard try now by Younghoe Koo, and he stumbled. Gillen gets swallowed up. Patriots ball.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Looked like he just stubbed his foot right into the turf. There it is. Whoops. I guess that goes down as a miss.
I don't know. He never touched the ball.
Gillen then got pounded. Patriots ball up 10.
Still perfect.
Here's a handoff to Henderson. Travion broke a tackle and gets a first down. Off the practice squad. Travion Henderson is starting to get hot. And he's got back-to-back runs and back-to-back first downs as Adebo forced him out.
They're against Tampa a couple of weeks ago.
Now he's wrapped up in the backfield by Tyler Newman. Good play by the safety, who came up in a loss of 1.
Well, they're going to need to come up with a stop and tighten up a little bit because neither team has run the ball, really all that effectively this year. But Henderson, I think you could say the same thing about Drake Maye.
Maye out to his left. Flag on the play as the catch is made by Boutte.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Who was I holding? But that was a heck of a throw by Drake Maye.
Abdul Carter drew the hold. Here's a completion to get a lot of that yardage back as Boutte makes the catch.
How much progress he's made.
Patriots in field goal range at the moment. Here's one downfield and caught for the touchdown. Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams has been their deep threat here over the last several weeks, and that's a great shot of the accuracy I was talking about on the deep balls by Drake Maye. Just drops it right in there. An outstanding job also by Williams just tracking it. Another rookie that has made a lot of contributions to this offense this year.
They needed it. Borregales adds the extra point. Jalen Hurts will be trying to help his teammates pick up the pieces after that home loss to Chicago this past Friday. Olszewski gets hit hard, and the ball comes out. So whether this is a fumble or not, and they are, oh my, that was head-to-head, helmet-to-helmet, and Olszewski is down.
Yeah, I'm worried about him, Joe. He took a big-time hit by Ellis, and you see the mouthpiece come flying out. He wasn't moving very well right out.
He is in the blue medical tent. Drake Maye coming off that touchdown pass right back to work, and he's able to complete it for a first down to Mac Hollins.
Tackles by the way that he's able to move up in the pocket.
He's at 79% with a completion rate tonight. As the carry by Stevenson. Second down and 6. Coming off the edge was Carter, and he forced that early throw. Stevenson makes the grab, but a nice quick tackle by Zaire Barnes. 5-0 November for Ben Johnson's Bears. The top seed in the NFC at the moment. Here's Maye, and not able to connect with Hunter Henry. Adebo in coverage brings up fourth down and will bring the field goal unit on. 30-yard attempt. And the rookie Borregales, the reigning AFC Special Teams Player of the Week, is 2 for 2 tonight. Good night for Michael Gobriel's Special Teams unit. Singletary will return it from inside the 10. Able to cross the 30. Little Monsters Inc. feel for you on this Monday night. Dart throws and a sideline shot, and Johnson was the target. Carlton Davis had the best chance at it, and he brings some real veteran experience to help this group. Second down and 10. They try it again, and this time able to connect with Theo Johnson. From a team that had really struggled the last couple of years. Back-to-back 4-win seasons, and now this. Dart is able to find the man while he jumped up in the air. The pass is caught, but short of first down yardage. And they're not going to go. Tried to draw him off. Delay game.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
Jamie Gillen. End-over-end punt. Marcus Jones with a fair catch inside his own 25 near the 23. Gunnar Olszewski being evaluated for concussion. As Mac Hollins.
And looking forward to watching what he does here.
Steps into it. He's got Demario Douglas. First time he's been mentioned tonight.
And Drake Maye with time able to find him.
Here's a blitz. Maye out to his right is able to float it wide open. Is Stevenson And Holland goes for about a 3-yard ride as Ramondre Stevenson catch and run and a gain of 35.
Well, they're in man coverage. The linebacker who's supposed to be on the back, he blitzes and just nobody there. Okereke, number 58, he rushes, and then that opens up everything for Stevenson. Everyone else is in man.
They still have a timeout. First down at the 19. Maye over the middle. There he is again. Douglas. He got about 9, and with 7 seconds left now, 6. Good snap, good hold, good kick, more points. And for the Patriots, 6 possessions, 5 scores. His first full sack of the ball game here tonight, as well as this return by Singletary is going to end up shy of the 30.
With Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, they were just tougher than everybody they played, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Great special teams, and that's what we witnessed in that first half.
Here's Robinson with a catch. He darts out of bounds with a gain of 8. Taking it to New York.
Grenade, take your set.
Here in week 13. On second down and 2, fighting for a first down is Tracy. Here's one floated for Johnson. Nice catch. Good throw and a spinning grab by Theo Johnson for 18 yards as he was working against a linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
Yeah, this is some of the matchups you look for when you've got an athletic tight end like you've got in Theo Johnson, and really good protection up front for Jaxson Dart. He's able to.
There is no flag. It was awfully close to delay of game, and you see the Patriots rally to the ball as the catch is made by Robinson.
Grenade, take your set.
Singletary over the right side. When Jaxson Dart told us that at the line of scrimmage, 3rd down and 3. Wrestled out of bounds is Tracy, and it's Carlton Davis who made the play for the Patriots. 4th down and 6. Dart over the middle, too high, and incomplete for Theo Johnson. And the Giants will turn it over on downs. Mapu had pressure, so did Landry. And Mike Vrabel's he is firing up the troops, and they love playing for him. It caught my attention.
He was on the staff when Vrabel was a player.
Here's a good play off the edge. Stevenson brought down by Dane Belton as we check in with Lisa. Yeah, I mean, you can just feel it around this team. No doubt about it. Here's Maye out to his left. Chased by Carter. He wins that race and gets a first down.
But amazing that here in his second year, he's done what he's done.
Travion Henderson.
It's Henry of his time. 12 receptions, 12 touchdowns. Great defensive player.
2nd and 8, and what a perfect throw to Demario Douglas, who has a first down.
You know, there were teams that wanted to move up to try to get him, and the Patriots said no way.
Giants on that list as Boutte makes the catch, spun to the ground by Adebo.
Time for such a short period of time and be right where they are right now after 12 games. It's
3rd down and 1. Hand off to Stevenson. Well played by the Giants. Gang tackled, and it's Burns who ends up making the stop. Mark it, and it seems like they hit on everybody.
Yeah, they made a lot of good decisions.
How about going for it on 4th and 6 and completing to Stephon Diggs? Robert Kraft, his son Jonathan there applauding.
When he was at Buffalo, it was Josh Allen's 3rd year. He's been great for these young guys.
Here's Stevenson breaking tackles and ends up losing a couple.
He looked like Stephon Diggs.
2nd and 11. Maye to the end zone and incomplete for Boutte. Dexter Lawrence up front. There are a lot of pieces with the Giants, but as you said, they got to get that higher right. Henderson with a bobble on 3rd and 11. Incomplete.
And so obviously that was a big blow. And then you lose Scatterboo, and it's It's been pretty tough sledding.
Tracy is on the sled here, and over the right side. Vrabel trying to get it. Instead, Borregales will try and miss from 45. He had been 3 for 3. This one is pulled wide left. Nothing wrong with the snap or the hold.
Grenade, Tinker set.
See if the Giants can make this a little closer as they hand Tracy in over the left side. A nice start to the drive as he gets 7. Eric Gregory in on the stop.
Grenade, Tinker set.
Play action, good protection. Time runs out, and there he goes. And he dives head first for a first down. Dart in New England for Josh McDaniels. Here's Robinson led up the field on a good throw by Dart. And on first down, a gain of 7 is Craig Woodson.
This year is what makes him who he is.
Nice run by Tracy. First down, Giants.
Yeah, another nice running lane for Tracy, but more than he's been able to. But again, I mean, he's a young guy. He's still figuring out this league and everything he needs to know.
Giants are moving some people out on this possession. Tracy again is able to get the first down on the ground. He played 8 games, and Jaxson Dart missing the previous 2 games with concussion symptoms. The Patriots lead 30-7. Direct snap. They fake a reverse. Singletary. There he goes. Touchdown, Giants.
You're going to watch him. He comes all the way here and really kind of helps seal it off and give Singletary a place to go with the football. But a good job. One of the best executed plays we've seen from the Giants tonight.
They're going to go for 2 here to make it a 15. Dart to his left, now back to his right, and he's bottled up. Surveying and completing. Slayton. And the 2-point try is good, and it's a 30-15 game. Darius Slayton, who has a 30-yard touchdown catch in this game. Dart as Koo kicks it away. Kyle Williams, who has a touchdown catch in this game. The rookie on the return cannot make it to the 25.
She said the boys were always still hungry after.
And they are, Lisa, each other's biggest fans. As Henry makes the catch and rumbles with a lot of room in front of him.
Guy that he leans on, and then, of course, the older brothers. He had a lot of people, a lot of competition in that family growing up.
Handoff to Stevenson. Best completion percentage through 25 games in NFL history. Let that sink in as Travion Henderson, a catch and run with a first down, a gain of 12, 69%.
You don't see a lot of that in today's young quarterbacks coming into the league.
78% tonight. The touchdown to Kyle Williams was a thing of beauty here tonight. Out to his left.
What do I know?
Maye is bottled up and brought down. Barnes was in there, not alone. A loss of 4 on the sack. And Zaire Barnes gets his first of the year.
Yeah, he didn't quite feel. You're going to see is Drake Maye. He knows they're coming, and he's got protection. And what I've seen of him coming in.
Should have come out in the second half with half of it gone. 3rd down and 12. Stevenson out of the backfield. Giants cover it well. Newbin was the one that knocked him out. As Javon Holland is waiting deep. Delay of game.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
End over end. Giants came after him. Holland with a fair catch, and the possession for the Giants doing his work on Sunday mornings. Here's a handoff, and met in the backfield is Tracy by Anthony Jennings. A loss of 2.
Talked about how these guys,
maybe 2 separate situations for Tracy. 2nd down and 12. This one dropped off for Singletary. Dart slips through and is able to get a 1st down.
every time when he's dropped back there to throw the football.
They hand to Singletary, and he is brought down immediately, and that's Durden, who's already at a career high for defensive snaps.
They've had to rely on him.
2nd down and 9. Dart downfield, and it is broken up by Christian Gonzalez. He got in front of Wandale Robinson.
When you don't want to give free access off the line.
Giants pick up the blitz up front. Dart out to his right. Can't find anywhere to go with the ball downfield, and Landry is there to make the stop as Dart goes out of bounds with a football. They got a stop last time the Patriots had it. They're going to need another and then another. Here is Jones on the return. Right up the gut. And he is electric every time he touches the ball. Reporter for ESPN gets a vote in that process. 2nd down and 3. Henderson in the backfield. Boy, he can fly. And Travion into the secondary and inside the 30 of the Giants. A 26-yard carry by Travion Henderson.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's some of the explosiveness that we talked about with him and the things that he's capable of. I mean, every time he has the football.
At left guard. What a move by Henderson. When we talked to Mike Vrabel, and I'm just going to use this because
Will Campbell, because he's out tonight, but to get a franchise left tackle in the draft, that was huge.
Here's Diggs.
Yeah, he's been, I mean, Gibbs is obviously a great player, and I think Travion Henderson is on his way as well. And I understand their schedule, but they can only play who's on it, and they've closed out people.
Here's Ramondre Stevenson over the right side. A nice gain on 1st down. 2nd down and 4. Maye's in trouble out to his left. And then just slides down. And a timeout taken by Kafka. And quick throw. Henry, 1st down.
Off the field, and then the chemistry they have on the field. That's a good thing.
Henderson. 2nd down and goal. Pass a little bit behind Henry. Inside 220.
Here's a look at that pass that I was talking about. It's Dane Belton. He reads it the entire way. He's right there. Just a tad, reacts a little bit quicker, but it was a ball that was behind. We're not talking about Good Morning America.
3rd down and goal. There goes Maye, and he gets hit. They just get it away. Low kick, but good.
How these young guys go in and how they handle the postseason. Bo Nix got a taste of it last year. I wouldn't count Buffalo out either. I mean, obviously they
in San Francisco in a few weeks. But who would have had as this pass by?
See whether Justin Herbert's able to play after the surgery on that left hand tonight.
Here's a broken tackle by Singletary.
As to what that might look like.
Here is Singletary again. Last time we met with Jim, he was just minute 54 to go. No timeouts for the Giants. Down 18. If my math is correct, and spinning Jaxson Dart to the turf is Elijah Ponder, a loss of 6.
Or him trying to create and hold the ball longer than he probably needs to.
Watch out, this ball up for grabs, and it goes to the turf as Jalen Hawkins got rid of it.
Yeah, they brought the pressure on the play before this, and then they dialed it back up again, and have a free rusher with Hawkins, and he's just trying to create a play and give his guy a chance to go up and see what he can do.
They look like they're coming. They are. There's Hawkins again, and this pass is tipped by Ellis. And we've said Christian Ellis's name quite a bit tonight. He's delivered 2 massive hits in this ball game, and now he gets his hand on this pass over the middle.
Yeah, he's had a big night, and they're just not going to sit back and allow Jaxson Dart to survey the field and get these receivers down the field either.
For the 4th-year pro from Idaho. If you're the Giants, you got to come in here and play airtight football, and that means good special teams as well. The MVP conversation, Drake Maye outstanding tonight.
Yeah, I think this game went about as well as Mike Vrabel could have hoped for. You know, bye week, as you mentioned, next week. Good complimentary football. Defense was excellent. Offense dominated.
See that they are the first team since '99. That is Peyton Manning's Indianapolis Colts with a 10-game win streak after losing 13 or more in the previous season. That was Peyton's 2nd year. And good things are happening. They continue to happen here with the Patriots. Next week, we'll be in L.A. for the Eagles and Chargers.